ain't gonna lie. I saw this live button on here, and I was like, "Are we live? Live?"
No.
Like,
wait, are we?
I was like, "Wait, no." I said record, not live. Like we're supposed to be a pre-recorded episode.
Oh, I thought it was. Does it usually say live or just recording?
I think it say live. I think it normally.
Okay, we'll know if a comment pops.
Right. But I didn't see it like with showing like destinations of like
Okay.
so I was like, I think we're okay.
Like, hey, Sage D. No.
Yeah. I thought y'all would. I thought y'all had y'all show. Like, all right. Yeah. But if you are watching this, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Kayfabe Podcast. And as you're seeing, this is a pre-recorded episode. So if you are watching this, please don't put in the comments, they not reading our comments, because this is pre-recorded. If you are watching this right now, I'm on a boat trying to make sure that mermaids do not take me away to Atlantis, because I just don't know what Atlantis look like. So I'm not sure if I want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be dope, but it might not be dope.
Could it look like Namor and his people?
See, I don't want to go there because that actually looked real creepy. Like they space looked real fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie, and it looked very like dim lighted. Like
or Justice League animated series Atlantis. Like that felt like a dope Atlantis.
Almost, but if I'm just being honest, them fish seem a little racist. If I'm just being honest, I don't know what the aquatic name for the N word is, but I kind of feel like they got it.
Oh my God.
Throwing it out there. I'm just throwing it out there. Never felt comfortable at the stages of Atlantis that I have seen. So I like being on Earth, like being on the ground, but I'm gonna be on a boat for 9 days. A little nervous, but I'm definitely gonna eat away all my nervousness.
Oh man, you should be excited. This is gonna be awesome.
I am. You know what it is that I learned? I learned that imposter syndrome is very real.
Oh, no doubt.
Imposter syndrome is very real, because I always wake up every day wondering, like, hey, when is the person who's supposed to be having this life gone? Like, hey, appreciate you holding it down for me. You can go back to where you was at. Appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys never show up because you are where you're at. We're all where we're at, man.
And I hope to get that feeling fully. Normally I will once I get on the boat. Mm-hmm. I am kind of bummed though that I get there March 1st and they want to have a meeting because it's also too for work, so it's like a work cruise, but I'll be relaxing more than just because I'm just editing. I'm the editor for they like clips and stuff, so I just got to catalog shit, most of it. But I don't like that they want to have a meeting at 7:00 on Saturday and elimination chambers start at 7.
Oh wow!
I was like, yo, y'all want to talk about what we doing during the cruise?
That's a late meeting.
Yeah, I'm like, you know, The Rock is gonna be there. The final boss is gonna be there. Y'all want me here?
And WrestleMania implications, man. There a lot is going down at the chamber.
Indeed.
And they got me here thinking I'm gonna pay attention.
And there's still one more week to determine what else could happen.
Exactly. But we're gonna have that in another episode. Today's episode is we want to get into something I think we all have enjoyed from being a kid even to now, and that is video games. And we are talking about the latest addition to the WWE video game family, 2K25.
Love the cover, man. Look at Paul down there. That's a good cover.
This is just chef's kiss. Like,
it's so beautiful.
I'd hate to be on the other side of what Roman is looking at, because
look at his arm.
Look at that. I don't even know how you get your arm to look like that. Somebody drew this man's arm and was like, slap it on the cover. We good to go. Nope, that's that man real arm now.
Yeah, he's really that. He really looks like that, y'all.
He's really that guy. He is really that guy. Now, here's the question I do want to start off with 2K25. What are you looking forward to? Because we know, like, supposedly this is supposed to be the biggest roster. Mm-hmm. We have 2 special editions coming out and a whole bunch of other features, one including the island, which we are going to talk about a little bit. But, Deonne, I'm going to start with you because, we've had our we've had our stuff with TCW.
Our battles here and there. Yeah, man.
What are you most excited about with this newest edition of 2K25?
Well, Second Island. I'm looking forward to that to the universe mode. Universe mode every year should be like that mode. That it hasn't been great since like 14 when it was like at the peak, I feel like, but they're adding a lot of new features back in. They're adding promos, which we asked about to bring back. So hopefully those are better. But universe is where I spend the majority of my time in this game. Uh, so I'm looking for more features for that, newer ways to branch out storylines, which it looks like it's in there. But biggest thing just from the trailer, it's just like a fun game again. Like that's where it's like we did the simulation route as long as we could. Let's start blurring the lines again from like some arcade sort of things here and there and expand upon it. So the universe mode, if they have that locked in as good, because it's been building every year, but bringing promos back, hopefully those aren't like the last time.
Yeah.
So if the promos are good and they lead in the storylines, that's all I'm looking forward to, because the island sounds like that's going to be pretty insane, and so is the like showcase stuff. So give me the universe, and I'll be good for a year.
Yeah, I feel you. Honey, what about you? What are you looking most excited for about 2K, WWE 2K 2025?
I just love being. I love seeing like the quality and the graphics. I love seeing. I like doing the create your own superstar and then doing like the story mode with that superstar. So you'll probably find me up in there most of the time, and just playing dream matches all day.
Yeah, I think we're kind of all across the board. I think that universe is where all of us kind of tend to go to, especially after you've played like the main story that they're pushing. I'm the same way. I do. I'm like you, Deonne. I want the promos to definitely come back. I wasn't a big fan of how they set up the rivalries in 2K24.
It was a little funky.
Yeah, it was a little funky. I like being able to pick like when my person is, if he's going to get attacked, if someone's going to interfere. Like I want to have a little bit more of that when it comes to the universe mode. I do like some of the additions that they have. Like they now have the third person viewer for the intros now.
Oh wow, that was a big change.
Yes.
That's a huge change.
Yeah, so that I'm hoping they also allow you to like customize your name as well. You know, like how we see like when Rhea Ripley's name pops up or the Wyatt Six pop up. Like I'm hoping they'll allow us to like be able to type our name out and it pops up like that.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it. I'm seeing like, of course, graphics just continue to get better. I'm liking the stories that they're having. Of course, we're following the Bloodline story. It's going to be the main piece for this 2K25. So we already know, like, and it's not just like the recent Bloodline.
It's
like,
yeah.
We're starting from like Wild Samoans, going through Yokozuna's time, Rikishi, Usos.
Naya's in it too.
All stemming from Peter Maivia.
Yeah, like we are getting the full Anoa'i bloodline, the entire lineage, and I am looking so forward to it. So I'm gonna ask y'all though, what is one era in the bloodline era that you're looking forward to playing?
Ooh.
All of it.
I mean, that's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's the easy way out, but like I'm literally like, because I like the modes where you do that, like the way they did with the WrestleMania, the 40 years of WrestleMania, like that shit was so cool, and you were able to pay Ricky Steamboat and Macho Man and all the other classic matches and everything like that. So I like it. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see which, because I think they may have put a list out, but of matches that are in the showcase. But anything that involves The Rock, because they've gotten rid of the slingshot technology that they do. So you go from gameplay to video. That's no more this time. Which is, it was cool the first time they did it, but then once you saw it again for like last 2 years, maybe you're like, oh, that's a cheap way of getting out of this thing, man.
Does that include white boots Rock for you, Deonne?
You know what? If that's his first Intercontinental title, yeah, include white boots Maivia. Put his Survivor Series match on there if you can. Like, I'm cool with that. But Corporate Rock, that would be a fun one to play.
So to be fair, y'all, you asked for it, so you are getting it. In the match, you will get to play as Rocky Maivia versus Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Raw is War 97 for the Intercontinental Championship.
Against Hunter?
Oh my God.
Ponytail, blue blood Hunter.
The white boots.
We in there, man.
Yes,
The white boots are outside.
And the fact that we get to see both of their young versions in a game against each other just shows how deep that rivalry was, man. Like, I love that. Was my favorite rivalry of all time. But I'm looking forward to the Rock's part of it. And just, again, like I said, getting rid of the slingshot stuff to actually get full acted out, a full gameplay cutscenes. Because that's going to be the best. You go back and look at all the older games, those in-game cutscenes were like some of the best to continue stories and stuff. And dubbing over voices from it, this is going to be a fun one this year.
Yeah. But it's so much because, like, even the way that they've changed this up with the story, it's very interesting with the bloodline because of what they're trying new. So it's like there are sections where you'll get to relive history, like we just said with that. Another one is going to be you get to play as Yokozuna at King of the Ring 93 for the championship against Hulk Hogan. But and then what I'm definitely looking forward to is playing as the Usos versus the New Day at Hell in a Cell 2017.
Did you see the cutscene for that, or like they were in the trailer with the?
Yes, it is. That's all. I can't wait. But also, too, you get to change history,
rewrite it.
Bloodline. You get to rewrite it. So, like, you get to have like the head shrinkers versus the Steiner brothers at WrestleMania 9, or Rikishi versus Stone Cold at No Mercy in a No Holds Barred match, and you win. Or even New Year's Eve Revolution, Umaga versus John Cena.
Wow.
And that's just some of them. And then also, too, I also like that they did this, and shout out to them. In the storyline, you actually get to play Naomi versus Bayley in the Super Show 2020 for the the SmackDown Championship.
Dope.
And I'm just glad that they included her in that. Because she's normally not associated with them as much, but I'm glad that they acknowledge her in there being part of the family. But you also get to create history. Like, you get to play as Peter Maivia going up against George the Animal Steel.
They got Peter I just got goose.
Yeah.
They got Peter Maivia in the game.
That's why I said his name before.
First time ever?
Yes.
Oh.
Not only that, you get to play as Islander Tama, Islander Haku versus the Street Profits.
Dude,
let that sink in for a second.
You could have stopped just at like, hey, you get to replay these matches.
Yes,
but they're like, nah.
You could play everything,
rewrite it, and then make some new ones.
Mm-hmm. And the biggest one for me, which I love, and RIP to both of these, man. You get to play as Jamal and Rosie, taking on AOP.
A 3-minute warning. Get out of here, man.
Whoa, man.
They like rope big backs.
Come on, man. It's meat. And that's the thing that I like about, because like even when what Honey brought up, I was like, yo, like, how do you top like 40 years of WrestleMania story? Like, I was like, I don't know how you get back to like what, like I would hate to be the next one in the next edition of 2K, because I'm like, yo, how do you come back from that?
Mm-hmm.
And they was like, oh no, we got something for you.
There's more.
And they did that. They shitted on that. They was like, oh no, we giving you this. So I'm looking forward. That's what I'm really most excited, looking forward to. And even too, like I, thought about some of the matches we want to book, but it's like, y'all already doing it for us right now. Like, I don't even have to go try to make that myself. I can go play it now on there.
And with the rewrite version, Honey can stop the story from finishing.
You damn right. You damn right. That's probably the first thing I'm gonna do. Fucking up the whole timeline and shit.
Okay, go refill that story.
Yep.
Same thing.
You brought that up because that's exactly what I was thinking about the whole time Will was talking. I was gonna bring it up. But you beat me to it. I'm glad you knew, Deonne. You're already
because they're gonna have different win animations for, like, if Roman beats Cody at WrestleMania, that's gonna be a new win animation. Like,
Yep.
The amount of they put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, they did. So that's the thing I also wanted to bring up too. When it came to this game, is of course the different versions. So of course you have your general version, you also have the Dead Man version, and then you have the Bloodline version, and of course all of these prices vary. Now, I want to know from y'all, what are your thoughts on the price differences for these games, and are you cool with them? Because I have a little beef with this.
They're inching higher and higher, it feels like, every time. Because what's the most expensive? The Bloodline is 120?
Yeah, like 130 in total.
Yeah, I'm even thinking, like, even back when they really started the editions, that NWO edition, it's like $100.
Mm-hmm.
So we're steadily increasing, and I get it. You get all the DLC when they release it. So they release DLC 4 or 5 times in a year, you already got it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe it's cheaper buying it all up front than buying it on the back end. It probably is.
It is.
But there's that value. It keeps the game fresh the entire year. Like, you paid $129, $130 for a game, but it's going to continually improve and get better, especially with updates to everything from March of this year to March of next year. I think you get your money's worth from that.
I was gonna say technically it's like 140 with tax.
Yeah, so I think in the greater scheme of things, I think you get your money's worth. If you buy the standard and you want these DLC, you got to fork over money to get that. DLC and microtransactions are just a thing of games, unfortunately. But for this, I'm okay. I mean, I played the game for a year, put in hundreds of hours with it. There's some good value behind it. But the Undertaker edition, they better not have 6 Undertakers locked, because we've already had those Undertakers on the game already.
Right.
We better not have them locked. I want every single one from we call rock white boots. I want all of them from purple boots all the way to
gray boots,
purple boots.
I
want them
Ministry of Darkness.
I want Mask Undertaker.
The Mask Undertaker.
Yeah.
Up front, don't hide those or put those in DLC, because you've given those to us already in games of past. That's my only thing about a few of these editions. But no, I think it's a good value for a year game, man.
Here's why I don't mess with it. Because I remember when you got a special edition and you got the physical copy.
And everything that came with it, yeah.
Everything that came in it. Like, can you just imagine, like, getting like a mini statue of Roman that you can put together with the Ulafala, a little mini Ulafala you could put on him, and it comes.
Or the poster of the tree.
Or the poster of the tree.
That shit would be right here.
And you used to get all of that in the special edition. So it's like, why am I paying $130? First of all, for a digital version. Let's start there. It's just digital. And I may not always be able to play it, because if I can't get online, sometimes they don't even allow you to play the full game because the server is down.
Yeah.
And so now I'm stuck. So it's just like, yo, like, if like we're taking away the physical aspect, and then too, with the prices always kind of going up a little bit, to Deonne's point, it's like there's still a certain amount of stuff that we're missing. Because even if you buy the Bloodline package, technically you're paying for the game, and then the extra 30 is for the season pass. So like you said, like when everything drops, you get it. But now that's not the case anymore, because everything doesn't come in the season pass anymore, as they did last year. Because I think the last package that they had
was Bray, wasn't it?
Bray, yeah. But you had to buy it. Yeah, you had to buy it. It didn't come with the season pass, so you had to buy it. So it's like, okay, so if I bought the season pass, what's the point of having the season pass and I still got to pay for something?
That's the first time they've done that part, right? Like that because we talked about it. I was like, that should have been downloaded. Like, no, I went back to it. $9.99 for that, I think.
Nah, there's a few of them I'm still missing. Or the fact of, like, I as much as I know they want us to play more of the game, I don't like that trading card part of the game. And
no one likes my faction.
But then they tied it into where it's like you have to play that to unlock other characters on the roster. And I'm like, bro, I'm not going to play this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to play this game.
I don't even think I know how the mechanics
that's
work.
The part of the games that I always avoid. It's the trading card stuff.
I don't even think I know. Yeah, I don't even know how the mechanics work for that game. Like I messed up and pressed to go in it, and there's this long cutscene before, and I'm just pressing B. Not B. Sir, I'm just get out of here. Get out. I don't want to open the pack.
The reason why I went in there was so I could get the Mattel version of Cody and John Cena. And even still, I cheated because I went on YouTube and found the code you're supposed to plug in. So I didn't even play the game. I was like, no, I don't. You're not going to force me to play something I don't want to play. Right. Yeah. I don't want to play this stupid trading card game.
I wonder what the GM mode will be like for this.
I hope it's a little bit better this time. And I also heard that now you can do it online so we can actually play together. So we can all build out our own show and do it together. And
I'm bringing Nitro back, baby.
Yeah.
So, all right, wait a minute. So does this also like would this be doable for like the previous game as well? Like will we be able to bring like outside characters we created in the previous game to this one or no?
Yeah. Well, so that's the other thing
they don't let you do that.
Well, no, because that was the biggest thing that we kept trying. Like they have the downloadable community place, but it wouldn't let you like transfer the stuff over.
Okay.
Rebuild it from scratch, but they may change that this year because I was like, I don't see why you wouldn't do it no way because you have to have a 2K ID anyway. So it's like, why can't I have that under my stuff and then just have it transferred?
Right.
But the only reason why I know too they may not do that is because of the mechanics and some features that may not no longer be on the game, but then also too clothing,
parts and pieces that aren't, or that was unlockable through the story mode or something.
Yeah. And so I guess I can see it like that. But also too, like I don't really be tripping on like having to rebuild my character because mine kind of just be the same. He look like me.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. Mine's have been the same for 2 years, man.
Yeah, and
Austin. Same.
I still Austin theories.
Me and Pat, you too. Same. We create our own character. We like. I go a little bit more for like dramatic look though, like as far as like the costume, but it still looks like me. Like
I just bite off Shawn Michaels everything, man. Like usually, because my trunks are Austin Theory with the lightning bolt. His trunks from before he became, when his 18.
Oh, like in NXT
long pants. Yeah. So the lightning, I make that glow. Give me a little blue and pink. Go up to the top. I used Logan's jacket last year. Perfect. HBK gloves or something, man. I'm in there.
I'll be coming straight in Goliath style.
What's your entrance song? Who's your entrance song?
Well, when I'm able, okay, you're gonna laugh at me. This year it worked out great. Cedric Alexander, prime time, or he's in his prime or something. My character was prime time. It was worked. But a few years before, when what's that song with Maria Kanellis and it's like the
her
Love I've ever known. Oh, I love that song so much. My guy had that one. Went straight back to the 80s. My character was 80s out the entire time. But
that's funny.
I hope cool. But they're talking about like putting older music on there too, right? Like that's been a rumor.
Mm-hmm. And I think they're having more like the not calling it generic, but like non like wrestler type. Because that was the thing I had. I forgot which one I picked, but it went with my character. And, mine's like floated up. It had like one of the Mystic versions, so he floated up and then came down. And then as a champion, I had the Dominic Mysterio where he just come out when it got the can and just kisses himself and stuff. But I had like I don't know who wore those pants, but it was like some joggers, but they had like that big patch of fur on the side of it and stuff. I don't know who wore those.
I'm not sure who either.
But they look dope. Like I changed the color of all of them and stuff like that. They look fucking dope. And I just didn't have no shirt with the Triple H wrapped hands. I love those. I don't know. For some reason, Triple H's just stand out to me. And I had that, and I think I had on like some of the Usos kicks and just changed the color up. And then I made sure I just had tattoos on the arm and the back.
But we spent a lot of time in Create a Superstar, man. Like
we spend
so much time in it, and I enjoy it so much. Like I don't know.
but now it gets to pay off even more outside of just the universe because, of course, we have the island now. So
Yeah.
now it's yeah. And also too, I just realized that I wrote 2K26. It's because I'm excited.
Well, we're going to be talking about it a little bit, are we? In this
Yes,
one?
we are. Yes, we
Yeah.
are. But of course, honey had to point that shit out after the last episode.
It just hit me. I didn't know if any of y'all noticed. I just wanted to.
I definitely noticed. I just didn't bring it up because I'm not angry.
Well, you didn't have to bring it up here, but we're here now.
You privately messaged us. Hey, it says 2K26. We talking about 25.
I didn't want to be rude.
Well, I thought we was going to loop our 2K26 stuff into it, but
yeah, no, I just fucked up.
All right, cool.
I just fucked up. I just fucked up too. I definitely. As soon as we started, and I looked, I said, "Oh, that says 26."
Well, you had what we were going to talk on the mind, man. You know,
I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. I definitely saw it. I was like, "Yeah, I did it. I did that."
So, but you could flip it and say we're gonna create our own anyway. So there you go.
This is very true. This is true. And we're going to get into that in a little bit later. But we're talking about now the island. So if you're familiar with NBA 2K, normally they now have a huge hub for people to be able to play online with each other. You know, you can go into certain basketball courts. You can be able to meet up with your group, go play a regular game on the courts and everything. But it's open to basically being able to have a community for 2K and folks that want to play online. And now that is moving to the island.
Wild.
For WWE 2K25. And there are different versions from, as you see in the image here on the show, Arcade Tomorrow, and all of them have different rings, different aesthetics. Of course, we have the Roman Reigns version, the Island of Relevancy stage. Of course, you have the Undertaker stage as well, Rey Mysterio, and they're probably going to be adding others as well. But I just want to get y'all thoughts, especially from what we've had, and we all can say, it's been kind of difficult to play online with your friends. Like it hasn't been
in so long.
Because it was never the easiest thing to do. Like it was very hard to you had to set up a server for you to get in. You had to go select everything to be on there. Then you had to try to go find your friend and see if that would also put you on there. Because I remember it was like, pick the area or area of region that you're in. It's like, fucking, I'm on the West Coast. Like it's set in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick servers, and now I gotta go find my friend name. And then when we play, it wasn't matched up right. So it's like I'm doing a move, and it was just like, oh shit, I just hit my finisher, and it's like not on this side. Like,
yeah, man, yeah.
I don't know what you just did.
But I'm anxious to see how this turns out because NBA 2K has been doing it's a part of their game for 5 years, maybe more. And that mess has grown it's blocks, man. It's neighborhoods. It's a whole city.
Yeah.
Seeing this island, that's going to be pretty dope and if that helps out with getting in matches or getting with your friends to finally make it easy. Like, hey, I'm over at Arcade Tomorrow. I heard something where it's 50 at a time or something like that within it, or I'm not sure how that works or how that's gonna work. I don't know, but I think this is a dope concept. Again, microtransaction city, probably.
No, it is.
Yeah. so to be prepared to spend VC in there. For dope stuff if you want it.
But that's the thing I think works so well with it too, from all of y'all sides, to Honey's point, she likes to, kind of go outrageous with the costumes and stuff. Now they've actually partnered with folks. There's a company by the name of Chalkline that really is worked on making dope WWE branded clothing for people. And they're now in partnership with WWE 2K. So imagine having a fly ass NWO puff jacket that you can now just get. You don't have to try to customize it from scratch.
Right. It's already there.
Yeah. So it's you can go outrageous with your stuff. And I think I could be wrong, but I have to read up a little bit more. But the 50 thing is something that makes it a little bit easier for you and I, Deonne. We can create our own show there. Okay. So now PTW can be on the island and 50 people can be a part of that show.
Oh, word.
Yeah. So we can set the card, we can set who's all going to be on there, and when it comes up, yeah. And so it's more than just the computer, and it's like, hey, let's get like 10 of our friends, and hey, we all finna have matches tonight.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Bring your players. So it's just
player.
Yeah,
right. That would be fire.
The
that would be so cool.
Yeah,
and now intergender matches too. So that too.
Listen, I don't know why I felt like it shouldn't happen. I'm glad it happened, but I'm in fear of the videos that people are gonna make doing this shit. Now that men
be prepared.
Yeah, just be prepared, because as much as we have a good thing, you can definitely know a whole bunch of people that are gonna try to do some bad, stupid shit and just be like, really, why?
And this is why they don't give us nice things.
Because those matches have been gone for a very long time.
A very long time. What's very funny is too, every time I kept seeing them, everybody keeps using Rhea Ripley.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's like, why y'all not showing these matches with none of the other female wrestlers? Why y'all keep using Rhea Ripley in this? I was like, okay, I see where y'all going. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But if I have to ask y'all before we move into our fantasy booking, what is one match? Because again, from what I heard, is we're going to have over 300 superstars included on this roster. What is one match that you are going to put together and play on this game first? Like just straight out the gate, and I'm going to just play and pick a character. What are you picking, and where would it be?
Oh.
I feel like the last 2 years, my first match has been the same. It's been Rhea and Bianca first match every year. Rhea, I played Bianca the year before, Rhea the next year. So that's been my go-to first matches. This year, I mean, I got to see that final boss entrance, man. So it might end up being, I'm gonna embrace my name. I'm going Final Boss Rock, Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania. I'm blowing it up right there, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm going Undertaker and Rhea.
Oh
you
my!
Jumping right into the intergender side.
I'm jumping right in, and I'm playing as Rhea. Undertaker's gonna get this work.
Imagine him getting in the riptide and folded up.
I'm riptide the fuck out of Undertaker.
What if they got that pin on there? Like Rhea's pin?
I definitely think they do.
Because they've stopped it the last 2 years. They haven't had it in their last 2 years.
Yo, I can't see Undertaker long ass legs folded up like that. I'm gonna cut the game off. Y'all sent the guidance to us. Shit! I didn't see that. I didn't see the long ass legs. Just
they've avoided that pin so long. I think it's unavoidable at this point.
It is, man. I hope, and you know what it is too. I do hope that they have more versions for intros too, especially with the multi-champion thing. Like the last one, I think we had like maybe 3 or 4. I hope they really allow us to like have as many like a different multiple champion when we walk in, and more than just 2.
Yeah, I don't know, because they've showed Roman with 2, and that looks like a very similar entrance to than before.
Yeah,
so I don't know if they're gonna go full on AEW and you can strap 5 of them to them.
Well, no, give me a limit. Like if I can get 3, I'm okay with 3. Yeah, like, at least give me 1 around the waist, 2 can go on the shoulder. Like I don't need that crazy, like on the neck. Like I don't need a Mercedes Moné like looking character and stuff like that. But it was like, yo, at least let me be able to have it on both shoulders and the waist, or being able to carry 2 and have 1 on. Because I was surprised that they didn't do the Rob Van Dam one when he was ECW and WWE champion, and he had
just have them stacked. Yeah.
I was like, why y'all didn't do that? So hopefully they do. But on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about WWE 2K?
Oh, did we get Honey's first match?
No.
Oh no! I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
I think my first match will be Zelina Vega versus Roxanne Perez.
Where is it happening?
Backstage.
Oh, we just NXT parking lot.
Parking lot.
You just want all the heat. Oh, you just coming out the gate with the chaos. Okay. And who winning?
Zelina.
You got to ask now. We got to ask now. Who might be winning? So, matter of fact, I'm changing my vote.
Here we go.
Selena and Roxanne in the casket match.
And those modes are coming back, right? Like I'm sure they're still there, right?
That ambulance match is coming back.
Thank goodness, because those were fun.
Supposedly Buried Alive is supposed to be coming back for the dead.
Man, hadn't seen that one in decades, probably.
Yeah,
because they said they're supposed to be highlighting more of that. And then I don't know if this is true, but they said an Inferno match might be also added.
Hadn't seen that in a while either.
Yeah.
It's wild. They're just bringing back old stuff that we've had before.
Right. It was like, why did you get rid of it? But it's like, okay, I guess. Well, we're bringing it back now.
Wait a minute. You should have left it.
Shouldn't have left. You shouldn't have fucking left. But okay, I guess if that's what we're doing. But now, of course, we're talking about 2K25. And we've been graced with these glorious covers from The Undertaker, The Bloodline, and of course, our tribal chief and Paul Heyman in the back, just serving.
Perfect. So good.
So good. But I wanted to know for y'all, as we move into our fantasy booking, 2K26. We know the cover is everything, and the cover highlights who was that person that really stood out that year and who took WWE, carried it on its back. And I think it's going to be the same type of way for 2K26. And so we came together and I wanted y'all to give me who would grace the cover of WWE 2K26, what would be your special edition, and what would be the main story that was going to be played in that edition. I feel like Honey's still trying to just take my notes, put this on mute. Who we going with? What special?
He's conferring.
All right, I see you put 3 here. I'm gonna write 2 more. I like this one. Let me mute it so they don't hear me thinking.
So I'm guessing Honey's going first, right?
I don't think so. I think so. Nah, Deonne, we're gonna let you go first.
Dope. Okay. Give her Honey a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to finalize what she going with. So again, now also too, our esteemed hosts have not seen their covers yet, and they were made by yours truly. So they have not seen what their cover is, and they do not know who they have picked amongst each other. So, Deonne, we're going to let you go first. Will you please let us know who you selected before we unveil your cover?
So, my cover person for WWE 2K26 has been a person who is probably one of the most popular superstars over the last, 3 years, and continues to grow in and out of the ring. Very young, talented. They call her Mommy. I'm going Rhea Ripley by herself on the cover.
You had it right, because once I saw this, I said that fucking cover is dope.
On the cover, as soon as he saw this when the come out, that fucking cover right there.
That shit is fire.
Yes, for WWE 2K26. She was on that. She had her cover with Bianca, right? They both sort of had it. It was like a secondary one to Cody, but I'm like, give her one that's solo. And over the last 3 years, from a popularity standpoint, she has been the women's division. She's media, everything. She's probably the most next to Bianca, the most popular women's superstar on the roster. And I just thought this would be a dope person to have on it. Again, we haven't had a woman grace it by herself before. Becky was on it with Roman in the ill-fated 2K20. But we don't talk about that one.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that one.
But 2020 sucked.
Boy, another episode for that, boy. Yeah. But Rhea on it, I think she's been holding out that women's division. It showcases the women's division in WWE as well, that a woman can grace the cover of WWE of a 2K cover, and I think she's a perfect person to start that.
I 100% agree with you, sir.
It's a dope cover, man.
That's a fire ass cover.
Thank you.
You almost made me curse, man.
That's how
you did. You did.
Yeah,
you know exactly what you meant.
What you were saying. Now we know we got the general cover.
Yeah,
I didn't make any others. Just like you know.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, perfect.
So, who is your special edition cover?
So I went in the realm of like the 2K25. They have the Dead Men and they have the Bloodline one. So my next edition is the King of Kings edition, chronicling Triple H's career. I think that would be dope. He goes into Hall of Fame this year. We already got a young Hunter Hearst Helmsley model. Let's just keep building. Let's take it from terrorizing in WCW all the way to his last match was that tag team match. Was that his last match with Shawn and the Brothers?
No, his last match was with it had to do with Randy Orton when his sledgehammer caught fire and Bray Wyatt and Alexa.
Batista probably would have been.
Last WrestleMania match was Batista. Yeah.
Okay, that's where we end it. That's the one where we'll end it because
I was there.
Yeah, that's so from terrorizing to the Blue Blood to the Degenerate to the Game to the King of Kings to the Authority. I want Triple H's entire career. So I think that'd be pretty dope. And it connects to my other edition, the Women's Evolution edition. A guy who's backed women's wrestling for a long time. It goes in hand with Rhea being on the cover. Like I said, it'd be tough to do without Sasha because she was such a big piece of that at the beginning. But I think but I think what you do for that, you take it back to like a Jackie match. So you get Jacqueline in there, you get Victoria in there, you get Jazz in there. So you tell like some of the greatest Lita and Trish for Monday Night Raw, main event that. So you go through like the annals of women's wrestling till we get to the point that we are now and close it with maybe, Rhea, since she was on the first, she's the gracing the cover first. So I think that'll be pretty dope. It gets more characters in the game too. Like Jazz hasn't been in one in forever. Jackie was in one a few years ago. Victoria hasn't been in one in a long time. And they've been working Mickey James. So I feel like it goes together. One, you got Rhea, you got Triple H, the guy who's backed the women's division and sort of helped build it through NXT. And then you get to celebrate the entire women's evolution, all for a steep $150.
Oh shit!
Oh, next year, come on, it's creeping. It's creeping.
Let's not forget too, Evolution. So you get to play through Evolution as well.
Play through Evolution, Becky and Charlotte. I mean, you don't have Ronda, you don't have Sasha.
I mean, this is your book. This is your book. So
I still think you can get around. I think you can get around it a lot.
This is fantasy booking, so we can say like, hey, all of them came back to WWE before this game dropped.
We'll add them to it, and we're ready to roll.
There you go. And I think that is a solid 2026 rollout.
That's dope.
Yes, indeed. Hi, honey.
Hi.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I think I know, but I'm not gonna say anything.
All right, honey. Will you introduce who you chose for the cover of 2K26?
I like that we are on the same wavelength. We're on the wavelength of women on the cover. My choice is also a woman. Has yet to actually, I mean, she has made some moments. I will say that she has yet to reach her peak here in WWE. She's still fresh to the roster, about a year in, but she has held gold. I believe she is also a future pillar, being that she was the first acquisition signing under the TKO umbrella. My choice is one of the big three who is absent at the current moment, and that is Jade Cargill.
Oh, man.
That's a fire cover. Ooh, I like that.
And this is my favorite gear of hers, too, and hair.
Yes, mine too. My favorite look of hers. The wet hair, love it. Yeah, I'm so glad you chose that look.
No, I remember y'all said that, and I was like, "Nah, this is the look right here. I gotta go with. This is the look."
Yeah, that
The
is
ice,
fire.
the storm sort of situation we got going on there.
Yeah, on the cover.
Shout out to Def Rebel. That's a badass song, man.
It
is. That guitar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good job on that cover.
Much appreciated.
Fire.
Thank you much. Now, what is your special edition cover?
Special edition cover would have to be Bray Wyatt. I'm going the emotional route. I'm going, going for the tissue and going through the motion of our beloved Wyndham.
I'm gonna get through every match with watery eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like
so is that your main story thing too?
That's not my main story thing.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Okay, I was gonna.
Not my main story thing. I don't know if I would be. That's why I like gave that some thought too. I was just like, no, Bray Wyatt definitely should be a special edition, but I don't know about the whole story. That would be very, very.
I cried.
I think. Yeah.
I cried.
Yeah. That's for the family to make that decision. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, so we got Bray Wyatt as a special edition. So what is the main story that will be played in your 2K26 rollout?
The main story will be the man who is currently on his road to possibly achieving and conquering championship history. And that is none other than the man who's on his retirement tour this year. Let's chronicle John Cena. John Cena would be storyboards. Deonne, what you think?
I like it. Didn't they just didn't we
just do that?
I think they may have just done that.
Damn it, they did do it.
Because you had to beat him. No, that was the difference.
I thought it was only certain
men. No. It was a story because he talked through the whole thing. Like he told you about.
Oh, that's right, he did.
All that stuff. The last thing you had to beat him.
It was his greatest losses, right?
Yeah, it was his greatest losses.
Yeah.
Oh, but his losses then?
Yeah, you had.
Yeah, so it was the ones that he picked that he feels like that taught him a lot. So actually, you can still rock with this to go like, hey, no, I'm picking his highlights. Like
when he debuted, and talking about his OVW, like maybe like his first match in there or something like that.
Ooh, OVW matches would be dope.
Like I think, like
Batista, Shelton Benjamin, and Brock Lesnar and Orton.
Mm-hmm.
What a class, man!
I see what you're doing now.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Like I was like, I know they did him with the Fun House. They did all that right with that previous one.
Yeah, they did. That was the first time they showed it when it was just dark. Yeah,
right. But everything of that was highlighting again around John Cena, including what would be happening this year, possibly.
Play his last match,
17,
and his last match.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that might be.
Yo, let the game decide it. So based off of how you playing in the rewrite,
that's fire.
Match is.
That's a cool stipulation.
I like that.
That's good because like in NBA 2K, they let you pick whether or not you want to give LeBron a farewell tour.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
We don't know how that's going to end.
I think that'd be a great thing for the rewrite. You write out, it decides like you're right out for his retirement tour, starting from where we are now.
That's cool.
Or you also like you could also do like from the beginning of his journey to like last year WrestleMania 40 when he popped up to this year and shit like that. So I think that would be cool, and that's worth $140 for me. Dave, John, and Bray.
Yeah, that Cena mode would be because he's got so many like great wins, like highlight moment things. And
JBL for the undisputed title, his return to Madison Square Garden at the Royal Rumble, and you gotta beat the rest of the people in there and win the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes had some moments, man.
Him versus Randy Orton.
Oh, his Orton matches.
Playing through the pipe bomb.
Yep. The I Quit match with Batista. Well, Actually, anything with him and Batista.
Anything with him and
Real-
Batista or him and Edge.
Him and Edge have been. I love him and Orton, but him and Edge was just something else for me. I don't know what it was. I
It
think
made Edge. That's what it was. It made Edge. Like it made Edge a superstar. Like Edge was already like a star. Him going up against Cena made him a superstar.
Yeah, it was. Oh, it was so good. Edge was just a sorry sack of crap, man. You know, like he was so bad.
It was terrible. Terrible. But that's a great 2026 rollout.
What about you, man? What you working with?
Listen, man. My 2026 rollout. Of course, it has to be a superstar who has just since they've came in, just paved the way and has attained accolades, has changed the game, has pushed the needle, has went into it, hasn't even hit God mode yet. And it's just and just everything about this superstar makes them the best in the world.
I feel it.
And of course, it is my client.
I fucking
Roxanne.
knew it.
The paint splatters. I like it.
That's a great cover, though. Fire.
Thank
I love that.
Roxanne Perez is my cover for 2K26, man. The Prodigy edition.
The
All right.
Prodigy.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Not fire. I'm on board. I'm on board.
Yes,
Ooh.
the Prodigy.
Oh boy.
No, say it again. The Prodigy edition.
Ooh.
ain't no general editions in my rollout. We got all of them special editions.
Well, because you lose it, you never win.
Oh boy!
That stuff is.
Yeah.
And staying within the realm of this, I again, I love all of our covers, but y'all already know. Like I was like, when I finished this one, I was like, this shit fire. I was like,
That's
man,
good, man.
fire. I was like, yo, I need this ASAP. I can't.
Not for nothing. All of them women and all of them fire ass covers. Good job.
They all women, yeah. Man.
That's what I did enjoy. I was like, yo, I'm so glad
for
all
the
of us
women.
picked women. All of us picked women. And I was like, I'm so glad about that. I was just like, yo, yes, because it is time. This is what needs to happen. But yeah, like the Prodigy edition, and then my special edition. I took a lot of thought about this. And it was just something funny. It actually was inspired by y'all, to be honest. And my special edition is actually going to be the Booker T edition. That's going to be the special edition.
That's the connection,
That
too.
makes sense. That makes so much sense.
The 2K26 5 times. 5 times.
That cover. Oh, when you have some spare time, make that cover, man.
Yeah.
I can only imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something with some flames.
The Dig It Sucker edition. Like, yo, that would be my special
So
edition.
we coming for you edition.
We coming for you. Yo, that's the tagline for his version. We coming for you. But yeah, like just Booker T would be my special edition. And then my story, the main story, 15 years of NXT.
Fire. Dope.
Go through all
Perfect timing.
15.
Oh, that's a lot. Oh, what you putting in?
Mhm.
I expect nothing less from Mr. NXT. You know what I mean?
What
Come
you
on,
putting in there though? Like, ooh.
Come on, all the matches. Demon Finn in London, that match. Samoa Joe versus Finn.
And the cage match, right? The cage match.
Yep. Cage match.
Get some Dusty Rhodes tag team.
Yep, Dusty Rhodes tag team. The inaugural North American Championship ladder match.
Shinsuke's first match with Sammy.
First match. Yep. The first initial one where who was it that won? Seth.
Man.
Seth was the first one, right?
Yeah, like
Yes.
Big E.
Tyler
won
Black.
That one.
With Tyler Black.
Big E getting a 5 count instead of a 3.
Yep.
Like that'd be dope.
The Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens debacle, and Kevin Owens going over to fight Cena for the U.S. title.
Keith Lee.
Well,
NXT is
return.
15
Rhea versus
years.
Shayna.
15 years.
Sasha
just
and
means-
Bailey.
Iron Woman match.
Bianca Rhea.
Actually, I do the Fatal 4-Way with Becky, Charlotte, Bailey and Sasha.
Because that made them all. That made Becky. That helped Becky so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's just 15 years.
Oh my God. Undisputed Era.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Io Sky, War Games,
Kyrie Sane.
Shinsuke, like
Shinsuke, shit, Bobby Roode.
Woo!
I'm getting goosebumps thinking about this, man, because it's think about
Wait, Will, you did that.
think about 15 years.
Yo, the next time you think of Bobby Roode, bro, that song hits you. Glorious.
Yeah.
You just have to
Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family.
Ryan Six, The Shield.
Oh my God.
Developing in there. Everybody, yo. Andrade.
There's so much to unpack
so
there.
much.
Alistair
Oscar's
Black.
run.
Oscar's run. Roxy's run.
This makes
Mandy Rose's run.
Yeah, you go into the 2.0 era. Then you get here. We get to, and I even take Roxanne versus Julia.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
The Ruler getting his North American title.
15 years of NXT.
15 years is wild, man. Like, that's a short time period for any company.
Velveteen Dream.
But so much happened in 15 years of NXT.
And so much change in the NXT thing. You know what I'm saying? From when it was like a reality show with like Daniel Bryan being partnered up with The Miz.
Oh my God.
It being its own show.
Yeah.
And Tyler Black, aka Seth Rollins.
Man.
Winning
Neville.
Neville. Fucking Sami Zayn getting power bombed on the side of the ring. And then moving into the black and gold era. Like it's so much history there in the last 15 years. Like I think like that being the main story and going through all of them would just be incredible.
Yeah.
Shoot, man. And the synergy between all your covers too. I dig it.
That's cool. I like that. I really do.
I had to really think about this. I was like, okay, of course I'm gonna be biased and put the Prodigy up there, but it's like, how do you mix it all in? And I was like, I think Booker T is someone that definitely deserves his full set of flowers for everything that he's done, from the WWC days to the Invasion part all the way up to now. Like, this man is an incredible performer in every aspect of what he's done, and to the people that he's helped put on. And then also too, what's very crazy about it is I also tie into that because I used to train with some of the folks he'd send down from ROW to our stuff and back home and would wrestle.
Yeah.
So in a way, my hit tied in there as well. So it was just like, yo, Booker T is just someone I really think like deserves to get his shine and his flowers in here. So I would love to see that like as a special edition.
Yeah, nobody would fight you on that either, man. Booker T was the reason. Like, oh, you muted, honey.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was like, Booker T was. I thought you were saying something.
I did too.
No. Okay, sorry.
Booker, like I remember watching WCW and seeing Booker T like and Stevie Ray on Saturday night, and only seeing like being able to only. There weren't that many black wrestlers in WCW. They were the only ones, I think, at least the only ones that got TV time, and weren't in squash matches.
Yeah,
I thought, and they were brothers. I thought that was the coolest tag team I've ever seen in my life, still to this day.
Yeah.
But Booker T was one of those first characters I latched on to and was like, that's going to be my guy. He went singles, won TV titles. He's done it all in the world of wrestling. And to get his flowers like this, like, hey, teach the youngsters about the guy who's talking about, no bread, no water, just meat. And let's teach.
Quack, quack.
Let's teach him about who he really was.
All of that
a good career to have, man.
Yeah, the pivotal moment when he won the WCW title, like the King Booker era, like the Queen, him and Queen Sharmell, like it's just like, yo, it's so like him and like the feud between him and Austin, like it's
let's
just
tear up some grocery stores, man.
Man, that'd be so much fun. That's why I'm just like, yo, like he is definitely one of those like. Give that man his flowers. Like, I know there's a lot of people we can talk about when we tell the story of wrestling, but like Booker T is definitely one of those ones that has carved out his piece in history. And I would just love to just, especially if we're acknowledging one of his byproducts in Roxanne, I feel like he should be acknowledged as well.
Yeah, it'll be that Shuggy Duggy Quack Quack edition.
I would love that. Just splashes of water everywhere. Yes, you dug it, quack, quack. And then on the back, it's just, oh yeah, man. I like it.
And in this game, when you have NXT and you have Trick's intro, you hear Booker T doing
Yo,
it.
it's not in 25 when Trick come out. We've dropped the ball.
Can we time that out real quick for 2K25? The commentary team. We didn't talk about it.
Oh yeah.
We need to really update that commentary team. Byron Saxton has not been on commentary in about 5 years. Okay. Okay.
I feel you.
I feel you. And no, and again, this is no disrespect to you, Byron.
None at all. But you ain't in there no more, man.
And the shit you say on here be pissing me off so bad. When like every time you play Survivor Series, I get to spend Thanksgiving with my family here on Turkey Day. How is this not exciting? I'll be just I'll be ready to cut the game off. I'll be ready to cut the game. I see why Corey Graves hates you. Like what?
Imagine Corey Graves waiting for Byron Saxton at the door, like,
oh, would you look at? Oh wait! Oh, it's unfortunately.
Yeah, that's the only update. We talk about all these updates of the game and stuff. Mm-hmm. That would be the one thing I would love for them to focus on a bit more.
Yeah, if you updated the announcers, you can definitely update that. And I want it to be like each one. Like if it's Raw, give me Pat McAfee and Michael Cole. If it's
I was gonna say by 2026 we should be getting Pat McAfee on on commentary.
Well, NBA 2K, they have rotating announced teams. Mm-hmm. They have rotating like guest on too. Like one night you might have like Kevin Garnett on one game, then the next is somebody else. So 2K has the ability. I just don't know why they haven't done this with this one yet.
Yeah, I have no way to explain that either. But I know it needs to.
Boy,
it needs to happen.
I'd be playing in NXT the whole time just to hear Booker T
man
on my commentary.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh my god, and that's not even covering the King Booker era either. Like,
dude, it's
a lot. It is a lot. That's why I was just like, yo, I'm here for it. Like, I'm so here for it.
No, it's gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna have to post these. Like, we'll put these in the drive, man.
I already said I'm gonna make a carousel for the Kayfabe, but I'm definitely sending this to Roxy. Look here, go ahead and post that on your story real quick.
Right.
I mean, it probably won't be out of the realm possibility if she gets this Elimination Chamber dub.
Honestly, any of them, because even Jay coming back, she could have a tremendous year. And Rhea just makes sense. Like, why hasn't it been done is the bigger question. Like, what are we doing?
Go from being the Iron Woman to literally being the one surviving the chamber to literally making it to Mania to literally, like, imagine she have like a whole nother crazy, like, big push year like that.
She owns the word prodigy. If this happens, I don't want to see that name or that word associated with anybody else.
Nobody
but her.
Ever.
And she holds it well. She carries that crown well. But shout out to all of these women. Like, all of these women in their own special way, again, bring such a uniqueness to this company that all of them deserve to be on the cover eventually. And again, I hope we start seeing it where it is more of a row of women hitting this cover and not sharing it. Just so we know,
just solo.
Like straight solo. So it goes back to that thing that, we talked about booking and stuff for the women's division on the main roster. It's like, yo, look at where we're focused on. We're focused on the women. Please put the focus over there. Again, we love Seth Rollins. We love CM Punk. We love our tribal chief. But, yo, they can take a backseat. It's time to let the women shine and not just Charlotte Flair and Becky and Rhea. Mm-hmm. Give all those women back there a effing chance. Push Zelina Vega. Push Mia Yim. Hell, again, as much as I make fun of her, push the boat. Real shit. I talk a lot of shit about her just because I be making fun of it. But yes, push the fucking boat.
Mm-hmm.
That woman has done so much for this company, have done so much for them people back there. She deserves her flowers and she deserves to be on television and not how y'all treating her right now. That shit is very disrespectful. She deserves better, and a lot of them superstars deserve better that are on the women's roster and can definitely carry Monday Night Raw and can carry Friday Night SmackDown, especially after what we saw on the last SmackDown. It was like, this was okay.
And one of them could run, and I know a few that could run circles around your mic skills, your favorites mic skills. Just saying.
Yep. And keep pushing Candice LeRae because she fucking deserves it.
Yes.
But now it's time to get into our next segment. Hold on, I just gotta see these covers one more time.
Yeah, man. Let me get.
These are some really good covers, though. That Rio one is
The
fire.
Rio was.
I like that, like you kind of like took the Roman element from this year's and made it with her.
Yeah. And then Jade.
She just looks like she's ready for an X-Men movie.
Yeah, like a fucking superhero, just ready. And then
Roxy, like that.
They just match her. Like that's
so
her.
suitable. It's not even funny.
All of their personalities are in these covers.
Yeah.
Like I feel like these are good, Will. These are really good, man.
I'm with shits on this. This is so good.
And I'm just so ready to like play y'all main stories. Like go through Triple H's history, actually play John Cena's matches that I want to play. And then 15 years of NXT, just like,
and then the special editions.
15 years of NXT still
King
amazing.
of Kings, Ted
Bray Wyatt. It's beautiful.
Every time I hear it, I just hear his music play every time we mention Bray Wyatt.
I know, right? Like
Imagine all the moments like when the Fiend debuted, when the Firefly Funhouse, like or when Uncle Howdy first appeared and gave him Sister Abigail, like
him and Alexa Bliss,
like, the match with him in LA Knight, like you would have to.
The match between him and Randy, or when he wins the WWE Championship in Elimination Chamber.
Elimination Chamber against AJ Styles. That finisher was one of my favorite finishes, like in a while, because I always pictured it happening that way. I was rooting for Bray Wyatt to win at that point, and as soon as it happened the way I thought it would, I'm like, watch this motherfucker jump into a phenomenal forearm. He's gonna go get him right into his sister, and it was beautiful.
I didn't know it was gonna happen until John lost, and they was like, "We're gonna crown a new champion."
That was
I was like, Bray, it's Bray's time. This is gonna be Bray. And then just like Honey said, as soon as you seen AJ do this, I was like,
he's gonna fucking catch him.
It's gonna happen.
I was on the other side telling AJ, no.
As soon as he caught him and then kind of got him straight, and I was like, I tell you, when I watched that, everything was quiet. And he hit Sister Abigail, and that pin hit 3.
The roar of the crowd was insane.
I just was like, he fucking did. He really has the whole world in his hands.
Oh, talk about that! Oh my goodness!
And I love the gear that he wore around that time. That was when he was rocking the denim.
Yep,
like a lot of the denim hoodies.
That shit was so hard.
So dope.
And then the remainder of that year, I hated Randy Orton.
Yeah, so the Randy, I was just bringing that up. Randy with them for a while too. I thought that was interesting. Didn't he team up with Roman too? Bray as well.
Yes.
Yep.
Because there's that one spot where he hits him and then Roman hit the spear behind him.
Yeah, but I would highlight more the match, the match with him and Randy.
Randy burned his house.
Yeah, when he burned the house.
Or the Daniel Bryan versus Bray.
The Daniel Bryan versus Bray. That was
Randy ain't shit.
John Cena versus Bray, WrestleMania 30.
Oh, let's not forget the deleter of World's Era. Who?
The leader.
Oh, you get to do Matt Hardy. Yeah.
Matt Hardy? Oh my God. I needed that. I didn't know how much I needed that. All we was missing was Jeff during that era. That would have been, if you'd have had him, Broken Matt, and Willow all in one group.
Over.
I'd have been like, we doing too much. This is
overload.
Too much. This is too much going on. But man, okay, let's get into our next segment. We did this at the first episode, and I felt like we needed to bring it back. And this is our finish or flop? And in case you don't know, this is when we take a superstar's signature move and we analyze, is it a finisher or is it a flop? Now, on this edition, this was Deonne's turn. I had picked last time and I went with Logan Paul's Superman punch or whatever the fuck he calls it. And obviously it was a flop because he's changed it now. So apparently he's listening to us. Thank God, because you're way better than that.
You're welcome, LP.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Just send the check to us. That's all we ask. Just send the check. And send Pat you one too, because he was here when it happened. And Deonne's wife won. She don't even know why she getting a check, but she was here too.
Free money, man. Everybody likes free money.
Exactly. You got it, Mr. Prime. But
Screw him.
Dang, honey.
I don't give a shit. He don't do nothing for me. He's gonna get destroyed in that chamber. That's all I know.
Oh my goodness.
What's he doing for you?
He's not entertainment for me.
What?
Not even worth a mention.
What? Come on now. This ain't like we talking about Tessa Blanchard or something.
Talk
Like,
about LP like that. Come on, man.
oh man,
I'll talk about LP how I want.
He's the only superstar who has like a throwback entrance video, like Titantron in the video. We're showing highlights in his stuff.
come on now. He ain't entertained you once.
Maybe once or twice, but screw him anyway. Either way.
The hate, boy.
She's like, I said what I said. Okay, no notes. You ain't changing my mind. Move to the next segment, motherfuckers.
Don't sell.
I'm sorry. All honey missing is a switch.
Can we get
No.
Not on this episode. No, this okay.
No.
Please let us know. You have the finisher flop today. Please let us know, who did you pick today for our finisher flop segment?
Okay, so there's been really like, more notably, two people who've done this move. It was brought back not too long ago by a member of the bloodline, and that is Solo Sikoa's Samoan Spike. Finisher or flop?
I mean, it would only be right that a Cody Crybaby wouldn't get it right.
You know why I didn't get it right, honey? Because that move sucks. That's why. That's why I didn't get it right. That move sucks.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Will, you're supposed to get the train back on the tracks, Will. Come on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Will.
Oh shit. Okay.
I take it back, Deonne. That was mean. I'm sorry.
Ooh, okay, passengers. We are back. The train is back in motion. Okay. So with DI, you made the choice today. He refused to acknowledge you now. I need to know. So you've chosen Solo Sikoa, Samoan Spike today. So let me ask you, bless you. Let me ask you.
No,
Thank you.
no.
It's a flop for you?
Don't do that, Will. Bless you.
Yeah, he said, "Don't say bless me." He said, "Don't say bless me."
Don't be blessed at home.
We're gonna track this episode back or today back to my villain origin story, man. Just wait.
Don't
Just wait.
be blessed enough. Nah. Don't even kazoo type. Nah. Let us.
It on me all last episode. I don't want to hear that.
So, Will, your question?
So what do you consider this the Samoan spike? Do you consider it a finish or a flop? And why?
This is a tough finisher because people react differently to it. Like sometimes it's used as like a knockout, and then sometimes it's like, writhing in agony sort of thing. And just from an impactful sort of finisher, I don't think it has the same as most. So I would love to see Solo do something a little bit more impactful because all of his moves are high impact, except for this one. It's not my favorite move. It's never really been my favorite move. I think it's a flop for me.
Interesting.
Again, I get the legacy and lineage behind it, but it's just the selling at the end of it. Like, how do superstars decide to sell it? As a knockout or as like the most agonizing move ever?
Okay, so let me ask, what would improve this to be a finisher, if any? Or is it just
maybe,
for you?
Maybe the sale of it, because it's always up in the air. Like, okay, Will, says you've wrestled before with this move. What would the sale be? Would it be a knockout, or would it be just like, oh shit, this is agonizing pain, I can't recover from this?
I don't think it's a knockout, but I definitely think it is agonizing pain to where you couldn't like
kick out at 3.
Yeah, that you couldn't kick out at 3 because again, like you're getting hit in your windpipe.
Exactly.
So, like that should slow a lot down for you. Like I don't think this is something where it's like it's not like a chop, it's not a knife edge chop or anything like that. Like this is definitely messing with your airway. So it hurts, and because I've been hit with one of these, so it is not fucking fun.
But it's not a knockout. And it's sold sometimes as a knockout, I feel.
No, it definitely hasn't had it. It definitely didn't get, but also too, though, I think it also has to do with, like you said, who's delivering it.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm being honest, when it comes to solos, his is not as aggressive as it needs to be. Like when Umaga hit you with this, it looked like he was knocking you out.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Solo, it's like a strike. So that's why it's like it looks painful, but he doesn't deliver it like a knockout. He delivers like he's striking you.
Yeah.
Almost kind of like a knife edge chop, if I'm just being honest. So that was just from a wrestler standpoint, I would say it's really based off of his delivery.
Yeah.
I don't think he's giving it to them aggressive enough to figure out how you should sell it.
So say you got hit with it and you went down holding your throat, like kicking or like he's covering you, but you are like still like, it hurts. That shit hurts, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I'd get more out of it from the sale if I didn't see people just knocked out by it.
So would you rather them be knocked out, or would you rather
sale? I rather because it's the windpipe, right? Like that's I don't know if you can get knocked out from there. I don't know the science or the anatomy of the body to get knocked out like that. But
I'll be knocked out, but you would definitely be.
Yeah, I think it's like something like that, or around the throat, something to show like how agonizing it actually is. So I think it's just a sale for me.
Okay. So then if it is a flop, what move would you consider Solo would need to have as a finisher?
Oh man, I thought about this a little bit, but I don't know. I mean, everybody's doing Samoan drops. It's a part of the family culture, but something on the verge of that, or something ideally like that, I guess. Maybe even from the Samoan drop position, like a power bomb of some sort, or a spin out power bomb, something that just looks like that's it. So yeah, I'd give him something like that, sort of like a fireman's carry sort of power bomb, or through that we can okay, you know what? Since we're giving moves, the Rikishi driver. How about that move? That would be I don't know if we trust superstars to do that anymore, but I think that would be a dope one to have.
As the kids say, I'm gonna say pause first on this, but he has the thighs for him to make that work. Just throwing it out there.
Okay, so
Enough cushion for you to safely execute that, like
very
Rikishi.
similar to Rikishi, right? Like
Yeah,
you hit him on here, hit that,
Mhm.
bam, we're done. Game
I
over.
think that would work with him very well. I
Mhm.
think a solo driver would definitely, or a Sokoa driver would definitely be a dope finisher for him.
Yeah, so
Solo driver sounds dope. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
riding solo.
yeah.
I
Yep, I can see that. I can definitely see that. I like that. All right. So, honey, to you, is the Samoan spike for Solo Sokoa, is that a finisher or a flop, and why?
If this was Umaga, I'd be saying, yeah, of course, this is a finisher. This is Solo Sokoa. I'm saying it's not. Um, I don't think it's a finisher. I would have to agree with Deonne as far as like the same sentiment in regards to like how different superstars reacted, because not for nothing, when Umaga gave the Samoa spike to Cena, Cena was down and wasn't getting up. Umaga was his biggest obstacle, one of his big obstacles. In regards to Solo, I think it's more so like the silent assassin strike. You know what I mean? I think that's more kind of like the execution he was going for in regards to doing this. And of course, like also like Deonne said, we understand why he does it and who he's dedicating it to. It's part of their culture. But if I were to choose a different move for him to have a finisher, I think it would start off kind of like it's about to be a Samoan drop, but instead flip it like you're about to do an F5 and just completely drop him like a body slam style. I would think something big and impactful would be more doable for Solo as well.
Yo, breaking news. Breaking.
Uh-oh.
You can now do the Jay Uso entrance through the crowd.
No, it ain't.
Oh, wow.
No, they don't.
Wow.
You get to
Yes, and he does it standing there at the bottom. Oh my God, stop.
2K25 is not.
Oh, they did not show. They showed his old entrance a few weeks ago.
Yeah, they now just let us know.
Look at that.
Crowd.
That is so dope.
Hey, I'm letting y'all know that's going to be my dude entrance.
Yo, and like
keep your phone up.
yeah, wait.
Keep it playing.
I hope they don't like shut us down.
Nah, I don't think they can.
Not with this.
Not
no
do it.
music
Okay.
Yeah,
yes, the bounce off the ropes. He does that every time.
See, we come up and they all eat with him.
Like the old is great too.
Me, Oos. Day one. It's just me. Oos. I already know.
Oh, look at that camera
like this.
In the crowd.
These camera shots for the game.
Hey, man, this should be fire,
yo. They're doing it on beat.
They all eating, man.
Oh,
is Pat on the table?
That'd be fire if they added that. But
he does the kiss. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he looks
They tricked us all because when they released the video, they were like, "Oh, he's not coming out in the crowd." All the comments all that time was like, "Man, he's not coming through the crowd. He just the same entrance." And 2K was like, "You just wait."
Just wait. But that's what I kind of like about it too. It seemed like 2K is kind of going based off of NBA's 2K, where it's like, hey, I think we're going to start adding more things instead of just characters. Like we will start adding more entrances. We will be able to start adding different clothes in here. We will add
arenas too.
More arenas. We will add more like effects and stuff like that too, because you can. And it's like, yo, add all of that stuff too.
Yeah. Oh, that was dope.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
That looked like an episode of like watching his entrance, like right if it was on my TV in front of me.
That camera at crowd level was dope.
That was really cool.
It was incredible. So I got to know, just to recap, honey. So are you giving it a finish or a flop?
I'm giving this a flop for Solo.
Okay. And would you anything that you would say can improve it, or should he just go for another finish?
I mean, I don't think it's anything to improve. I think it's just more so of the dedication as to who he's doing it for, and part of the Samoan family lineage. if he were to do a different finisher, I had described it to Deonne. I was like, I'd rather give him something like you're putting him on about to do a Samoan drop, but instead of actually dropping, flip him like you're about to do an F5 and just completely like body slam him like while you drop along with him and go right into a pin or something. I feel like something a little bit more threatening, you know what I mean? Especially if you got Jacob out here throwing people up in the air before he Samoan drops them. Like you need to add something to your repertoire to make it look, pristine and with finesse. And seeing them walk out together yesterday, I meant to say this before too when we were talking about SmackDown, but the way they look together is just night and day, because it's like Jacob's the leader, and I acknowledge Jacob. I'm here for this version.
Yeah, Jacob,
You know what I mean?
Jacob caught on. Like we saw how good he was and how just aggressive he was.
Mm-hmm.
That boy got money. That man got money on him left and right now. Like,
yeah,
he'll be a world champion
very
soon.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to agree. I think his version of it is a flop just because he's not aggressive with it. And if I were to improve it though, to where just because of how he does it, I would triple it up and call it 3 the hard way.
Oh, giving them 3 of them?
So just imagine him holding their neck like this and he just bow, like just straight rotation, like not like do it, come back. It's just like, just take his head and just bow,
yeah,
bow, and just that third one just knocked down.
Okay.
Like I think that
the hard way.
Yeah, I think that would get the point across. But I also too, I like the solo driver. Like I think that one is dope.
It'd be a dope move because nobody's done that move.
I haven't seen anybody do it since him. Yeah,
right. So you want to like, hey, let's do that. We need a move that will definitively end matches. That will definitively incapacitate an opponent.
You literally just reminded me. Like every time a Rikishi match was gonna end, when I knew it was gonna end, it was when he had them over his shoulder and he was ready to do it, because he would always wait for the people to start screaming, put his arms out, and just drop their ass. Like
it was a match ender, a definitive match ender.
Yes, like official, close the envelope, seal the deal, we're done, go home.
Yeah. So I hate to call it a flop, but the single Samoan spike for Solo Sikoa, I think is a flop. I think it's a good signature to set you up for another one. And like I said, unless you triple it up. If not,
it's like the Logan Paul thing you said, right? Let the punch be the setup.
Yeah.
And then whatever the hell that move was, he hit on Rey Mysterio. Let's run with it.
But I ain't gonna lie, a lot of folks need new finishers because a lot of them keep doing the same thing. Like I've seen several people do Code Red. What's Penta's one? Penta Driver. Like so many people are doing that one. The arm DDT. I'm just like, y'all all keep using the same fucking moves. Or like even like with Naomi and Kalani like bouncing off of the top rope into the moonsault. It's like, y'all know y'all can get creative with these moves, right? Like y'all ain't got to keep doing the same finishers.
Or I guess sort of like how it was back in the day too, where a lot of moves and move sets didn't cross over between the locker room. If even like just I think just hearing stories about wrestlers saying like, okay, this is what I'm doing tonight. I'm working the arm tonight, and that's the only match where like somebody worked the arm. But now you sort of see, like you said, the same moves. A lot of people do a lot of suicide dives. It's just how it's not special anymore. But hey, man, I'm waiting for somebody to bring back that DDT as just being like a finisher. Like that's it. DDT, boom, 1, 2, 3. We out of here.
I ain't gonna lie. I do.
And super kicks.
Yeah. Super kicks can.
But it's always good if you're like, every time you see a super kick or a DDT, you think about Shawn Michaels and Jake the Snake.
Well, yeah, it's just they made super kicks now normal. So it's just now it's like it can't even be a finisher anymore.
But if HBK hits the super kick on you, it's over for him. So apparently, and same with Jake the Snake, if he hits it, you know it's done because he hit it.
Right.
Well, it's because they set up too. So like Shawn Michaels is setting up the band. So it's like, yo, he's charging
Boards.
Yeah, he's
Right,
charging
yeah.
it up.
No,
As opposed to like Usos where they just come out of nowhere and super kick you. And
but
it's like,
it
Well,
puts
not
them
really
in
come out of
rarefied-
nowhere, but just come out in the matches, and we expect like we know when it's gonna happen. Like,
yeah.
But it puts them in rarefied air because it's like theirs are match enders.
Mhm.
Yours is a transition to another move.
Yeah.
That's why I'm up here at the moment. And that's why we can't have a universe without Shawn Michaels if we go back to past episodes. What?
I'm just agreeing with you, sir.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So we're gonna move into
Honey's had enough of me today.
like, what is it that you said? What is it that you said, Deonne? Go after the things you love. I'll do just that.
Okay.
You opened the door. You opened the door and you left it open. So
Gonna be
don't
like
mind
Triple
if
H-
I step on in there.
like Triple H rolling up to Randy's house, man. That's how Honey's rolling up.
I'm just gonna bring in Batman shit. It ain't got nothing to do with this show. One gotta go. This shit. We here to wrestle. It don't matter.
These are my rules.
My rules. Pick it. All right, y'all. Let's get into our final segment of the day, man. And of course, this is Best Wrestler 2. Now, y'all seen this before where we take scenarios and we say who would be the best wrestler to suit this particular scenario. And today is no different, except for the fact that they do not know what these scenarios are, so you don't have time to prep. You just got to think of it and come off the cusp. But my two hosts are creative as fuck, so they're going to give me some good answers. So we're about to move into our first one, and I want to know from you and Deonne, best wrestler to take a road trip with. Now, before you answer this, I want you to pick the wrestler, and I want to know what is the road trip. Where are you starting and where are you ending?
I think I know mine.
Okay.
I think I know it. I'm writing it down just to make sure my thoughts are here. I'm taking the guy we just saw in the entrance video. I'm taking Jey Uso. I'm taking Jey Uso, and we're doing a road.
Matter of fact, let's sweeten this. Two wrestlers.
Oh, okay.
Two wrestlers. Because, like, two people is dope, but three is a party. Three is a party on a road trip.
Now I'm not too sure.
Or you want to stick with one? I'll ask y'all.
No, I think two is great. Yeah, Jay is on the aux cord. He's taking care of that as a navigator. Who's in the back seat? Who's there?
Who in the back seat? Yep. Who in the middle of the back seat?
Just R-Truth. So my road trip is me, Jey Uso, R-Truth.
That's a fun ass road trip.
We're hitting every Waffle House along the way.
Y'all go crash.
Yeah, hold on. Sidebar. That gotta be one of the funniest moments in history. Sammy did that shit, and the way Jey Uso broke character, because he was sitting there so
Waffle
mad.
House, right?
Yeah. Like, watch, I'm gonna just do his face.
He was supposed to be hating him, like
hating him, but like, yo, honey, do Sammy and just go Waffle House, and I'm gonna be Jay.
He's like, yeah, me and the boys gonna go get something to eat. Gonna go to Waffle House. You guys want Waffle House? The boys love Waffle House. I love that video so much. I love it. They were like,
his whole face fucking changed. It was you.
even Solo was sitting in the back looking at it happen, and he was like, y'all stupid.
He was like, yo, he was trying not so hard not to he just
Yeah, man. I
Waffle House. Oh yeah, I ain't tell me we was going to Waffle House.
All
All right,
Waffle
so where
House
you
is,
starting?
oh god, man.
What is this road trip and where y'all going?
So again, if we're hitting up Waffle House, there's one like I feel like at every town here in the South. So Start here in Atlanta. I don't know. I think it'll be fun. Road trip to Disney World with both Jay Uso and R-Truth.
Ooh, to Orlando?
To Orlando.
Like it. I like that.
Like I said, a lot of Waffle Houses along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Some fun stops in between. I think that'd be a fun road trip. And we're at Disney together. That's a dope time, man.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good one. That is a good one. All right, honey.
Y'all went with
huh?
we could choose men or women's. There's like nothing like or mix it up. Like it doesn't have to be
wherever you want.
Yeah, best wrestlers you think that would be great to go on a road trip with.
I'm gonna go with I know we'll go with one with I know and one that I think. Zelina Vega and Sol Ruka, and we out to Coachella.
From where though?
Where you starting?
I mean, I don't care. Don't matter to me. I'll start from tri-state all the way across.
Oh, you talking about cross country road
trip.
Ooh, shit. Okay. Damn. Now I gotta know just two things. Top 2 snacks that's gonna be in the car.
Ooh. Weed.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You fit perfectly into his car. Cause
I know,
right? No. In all seriousness, though, for me personally, I need which chips am I taking? I'm taking Doritos, original Doritos, and I'm taking Payday. Payday's my candy.
Ooh. Payday is such an underrated candy bar.
It really is.
It's true.
Because it's
peanut and caramel is so good.
Yeah, it's like Snickers get all the rap for it, and it's just like, yo, it's just because you got chocolate. You ain't shit.
Right.
That's it. Like that's the only thing make you dope. Otherwise, you just me with a coat on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just me.
Really?
I did this first. Meanwhile, the caramel squares are out there like, all y'all ain't shit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, man.
Nobody bring us up.
Right. But yeah, those would be my snacks. I need Doritos and some Paydays. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
And Deonne, what about you?
Doritos are a must. And this road trip is sponsored by Slim Jim.
Hey.
So that's what we're doing.
That was gonna be my pick of snacks. Jerky is definitely gonna be on the list.
Oh yeah, man.
Slim Jim.
Yeah, jerky is definitely gonna be on the list.
I love it.
Yeah.
What about yours, Councilman?
Listen, we gonna need a van for what I'm driving in. Because I'm going with Jada Parker and Obafemi.
Oh, the yam train. The yam trip.
Yam and the big backs.
Yam big back trip.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
And where y'all going?
We're going to South by Southwest.
Oh shoot.
South by Southwest. We're gonna drive from Houston up to Austin. We're gonna stop at the Dairy Queen. Then we're gonna go to my other favorite place called Shortstop, a dope ass burger spot up in Austin. But yeah, I just think them two, just like I'm gonna have Jada on the ox. I just for some reason I feel like Oba is just fucking hilarious.
Oh, I bet.
And we're gonna have jerky and pre-pop popcorn as our snacks. The
nice.
Yeah, what it is, that Air Boom popcorn. We're gonna have that Lucille's popcorn.
Nice.
On the road trip. And we definitely gonna need us a van. Yeah. Hit a couple of church hymns on the way too. Never would be
Is that what in the van?
Yep.
Not in the van.
Up in the van, just never would have made it. Yes, Lord. Yes. But those are some great choices for road.
That was fun.
That was.
Yeah. So now we're gonna move into our next scenario. And this is the best wrestler to be president of the United States. I feel like we all finna pick the same person.
I don't even want to answer because I feel like we were all thinking the same thing.
Well, I don't know. Deonne might not be. Deonne might go another route.
I definitely am smelling what Deonne's cooking.
Are you though?
Yeah, I was like, Deonne made
You did the eyebrow, so I was like,
Well, this man has red, white, and blue tattooed on him. Cody Rhodes for president.
I told you he may be going a different route.
Cody Rhodes for president. Man's already got red, white, and blue tattooed on him. His whole gear, he could just wear his gear to State of the Union addresses. You know what I mean? Jacket, feathers on his shoulder. What's more American than Cody Rhodes in red, white, and blue? I yield my time.
Hold on. What would be his first executive order?
Oh God. To main event WrestleMania every year until he passes away.
Duh. I want to vomit.
Why would he like why would he need to be president for that?
to do that. Like
Right.
what? His executive order as president of the United States.
Hey, we've seen some wild executive orders already. So this is not even Guffle America ring a bell.
He doesn't need to be president to do that.
Yeah, how much lack of confidence do you have in Cody that he needs the power of the president?
This just assures us moving forward. You know, that's all. Come back to me. There's a policy question. Is a lot.
You politicking your main event.
The policy question is a lot, Will, because
was wild. They said on every WrestleMania, you could just wrestle and maybe get that
until he passes away.
Until he's 90.
Why you tormenting that man? Don't do him like Flair.
That man need to retire and sleep.
That's gonna be the slowest crossroads you ever see. And he already fully rolled to his fall.
I'm trying to give me some time to think of a policy, man, because there's a lot of crap that Cody Rhodes could probably help with. Could you imagine him being in a row? That's what I was saying. Could you imagine him trying to do 3?
Yeah, just get up. Come on now.
Yeah.
One more.
I have to finish the story.
He do the third one, but don't go for the pin.
He falls asleep instead. He falls asleep.
Yo, he falls asleep.
I don't know why I'm thinking I'm imagining Mermaid Man as a president.
He fell asleep. Not to fucking fall asleep. Oh shit. Third row.
Oh my god.
Right, sleep.
Oh my god.
What happened? Did I finish the story? No, you fell asleep and they paid.
Well, there's always next year.
WrestleMania 93. We'll see you there.
Literally becoming an American nightmare. Literally.
Somebody end this, please. Somebody wake me up. That man fucking, oh shit.
My stomach hurts.
Oh,
so
goodness.
That nigga facing the Rock. That nigga facing the Rock. Great grandchild.
My stomach hurts.
It's gonna be me and you. Hold on, I'm ready.
He gonna be at the end of the ring, like
He gotta go down real slow. Whoa! Well, I can't do that no more. Y'all gonna have to.
Oh, good grief, man.
I can't breathe. This is so bad.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what other.
Y'all got me ugly crying here right now, man.
What do you want to talk about? I can't remember what I wanted to talk about.
I can't remember.
Mike just shaking. Somebody get him out of here. Shit. I'm gonna finish the story.
Oh my god!
You gonna have this is gonna be so bad, but this is obviously a reference to The Rock when they were doing Die Rocky Die. At that point, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I can't breathe.
Really?
I'm done.
I got a
Tag it in. I'm
I
done.
got LED poster boards that do it now. Listen. Die, Cody, die.
Stop it!
They all electronic now. Just being helped up. Get out!
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
Wow.
oh God. Okay. Whew. Oh.
Oh my God.
Well, honey, it's
Sorry,
your
God.
turn. It's your turn.
Best
wrestler to be president.
Best wrestler to be president.
Oh goodness! I think I know. Yep.
I believe. I fully believe it.
I believe in Joe Hendry for president. Facts. Joe Hendry would be my president.
And what would Joe Hendry's first executive order be?
His executive order would be, I'm still recovering, y'all. Oh my God.
Oh God.
His executive order would be to say his name so he could appear.
Just anywhere? Is he magic now?
Anywhere. I mean, hey.
That man gonna die.
You want Cody to finish the story 100 more times over? Then fuck it. I want Joe Hendry popping up on everybody when everybody says his name. I don't give a shit.
He gonna pop up like the State Farm dude?
Yes.
Like a jingle?
Like say his name and he appears.
And he just spins around. He always appears with his back face.
With his back
face.
You have to do the about face first. Yep.
Yo, you gonna get Joe Hendry killed because we're gonna go to war and somebody on the ops gonna call him. And turn around in time.
This sounds like a Family Guy or Robot Chicken skit, man. Like,
Oh my God.
like whoops.
We'll be asking for the most crazy shit. They're gonna say his name and it's gonna be a dude working at Sonic. He'll take my shift, dog. I'm out.
Yeah.
Yo, president gonna cover me, dog.
He's a man of the people, though.
Right, man of the people.
It's only fitting that we didn't give a single accurate executive order.
It's only right.
To appear everywhere, yo. He gonna appear at the most random shit. Be like, okay, president, just tell me this though. Is she not wrong for this? I didn't pay my child support like 3 fucking times already, and now she don't want to let me in the house see my baby. Like, look, if the president gonna tell you it's wrong, then you already know it's wrong. Not do right by me. I said your name. You appear. I believe in you.
I believe in you.
I believe in you now. You go and let these people know what we're doing.
Oh my goodness, man.
This man gonna be tired of us.
Oh shit.
We'll go back to Scotland. I'm sick of this shit.
Impeach me, please.
Somebody just made me
help me.
Just made me appear at Popeyes and ask me why they don't want to change the grease traps. What am I doing here for that?
Oh, good man. Goodness, man. Will, who you?
Well, who you got?
I'm picking HBK as president.
Hey.
Yes.
And what's his executive order?
The American greeting to say suck it. That's how we greet everybody. That's how you say hello.
you know that one.
That's the 2 words for you, executive
You
order.
get up in the morning instead of good morning. You're like,
You know. You know that one entrance he had, like he's wearing the black vest and the black jeans, and he's just coming down the ramp. I'm just imagining myself going.
Patrick just said, I do this right now.
I'm telling you, and now you get to just do it. And can't nobody tell you nothing.
I just imagine walking through the office, just
That's my favorite HBK suck it.
like
For the whole UN?
for you.
Or the one when he was.
I know what you're talking shit about me about.
It takes away the head nod, man. It
What
takes
was
away
the-
that.
What was the clip they had online of somebody talking shit to Sean from the crowd? And he goes, what did he say?
Oh my
He
goodness.
said something about his weight or his height or something. And he goes, he said, I'm like 7 feet tall when I'm standing on my wallet. Suck it.
Imagine hearing his song during the inauguration, and now the president of the United States.
Doom, 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 doom.
That man ziplining down to the podium.
He's running down to the podium.
Doing wild shit.
Fucking
God.
pyro.
Yeah.
All these are great.
Triple H trying to fucking talk so sensitive. Listen, you win. You have to be able to tell them what you need. You see, here's the problem. What's your name? Vladimir Putin.
Slap.
Damn, I just kicked Putin.
Sean have us on the verge of war every week.
They gonna have that poster of him butt ass naked with the WWE championship. That shit gonna be hanging in the president like this.
It's in the presidential library.
Instead of the belt, yeah, right. It's gonna be hung up, and then they're gonna have an updated version of his tie, of him with a tie, or his cowboy
Gonna
hat.
have the Constitution right there instead. But I painted this time. I want my full portrait painted.
Shawn Michael taking over the White House is hilarious, man.
Oh my god, yo! All right, we got one more scenario.
There's another one.
That was only 2 of them that we did, bro.
Only 2.
There's another.
What?
It's
taking us 40 minutes to get through this.
Yeah, because we never added like the full jumping into it instead of just naming them. And I'm so glad we did because this is fucking great.
This is gonna be some good shit to watch back. I tell you that.
It's taking us 40 minutes to get here.
Oh god, because y'all got some great choices, man.
Everybody's in stitches. I think everybody's just
Oh
shocked.
my goodness, man.
Because I'm still thinking, oh.
Yo, what would his music be?
Them singing it old. Mama said,
Okay.
when I was younger, you damn right.
Something
All the way,
I
I'm
don't
looking
know.
all the way to build my kingdom.
You sound like Mermaid Man, man.
Hey, yo, Cody gonna officially bring that to what? Because he can't hear. What do
What
you want to talk about? What? What? No, I got what? Oh shit. Okay, we got one more.
What's the next one?
The slowest crossroads.
Oh.
Yo,
Oh god.
that was so.
What's the next one? Because we're never gonna get through this.
Will, what's the next one?
I keep thinking about it. Just a slow. Oh. All right, best wrestler. Who is the best wrestler to be stranded on a deserted island with? Best wrestler to be stranded on a deserted island.
Stranded on an island with?
Let's do two. We can do two people.
Hell if I know at the moment.
I just took you out, huh?
My face hurts.
Face hurt.
He was so angry about that too.
Because he wasn't expecting that to go that long.
No.
So, best wrestler to be stuck on an island with. I'm gonna say Rob Van Dam.
For obvious choices.
I need my sanity, bro.
I feel you. I'm gonna go Lash Legend just because I know we're gonna eat good.
Oh man.
We cooking up some stuff on the island.
Okay. Listen. I can take a stick, make it sharp, and go shoot at a fish. You just gotta cook it up. I can do the hunting part. All right.
It's a partnership, right?
Yeah, it's a partnership. All right.
God.
And let's not lie. The visual appeal will definitely help me get through being on a desert island.
We'd probably be dead in a week, but it'll be a fun week. Me and our truth still on that island, man.
Yeah.
If I gotta go,
why do I feel like Deanna and R-Truth could pull off the Jack Sparrow and you know
They're gonna definitely wrestle some turtles together.
Yep, and call it a day. And find their way back somehow in Tortuga.
I know I'm a warrior, so I need someone with some levity, some like even like your RVD pick, right? Our truth will be there too. Like I might be at the lowest, maybe the lowest that we possibly can be, but I know he's gonna say or do something that by that time, like it ain't so bad. We can still wait on this ship. You know,
our truth gonna be like, I got my guy Wilson to help us. They come with a volleyball.
Wilson said there's a whole bunch of fruit on the other side of this island.
Yes.
You can hear him, Truth. You can hear him. All right, let's go. Let's go.
What must be wrong with your ears? This island must be getting to you.
But
I'm going for this fruit.
You know what? I take it back. I think we would survive.
On the island.
I think we would just. I take it back. I think we would survive. Just him with, like you just said, he's stumbling into things essentially that we need for the island, just out of nowhere.
R-Truth is a low key genius. Not even low key, a high key genius.
He is absolutely a high key genius.
So I just feel like y'all would be A-okay, and like you said, mentally he'd be able to just keep you very calm and stuff.
And he'd also make you laugh.
Yeah,
that's why I'm bringing Truth with me again on this.
Like,
me and RVD gonna be like, yo, bro, doesn't that cloud look like? Doesn't that look that
a boat?
Yeah,
it's actually going by to save you.
That cloud looks like a boat,
and it's an actual boat.
The whole time.
That you just missed because
we just missed the boat. Like,
like, is that a boat? No, it's a cloud. I thought so.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll catch you on the next one then.
Mm-hmm. Like that cloud's the whole damn show.
Right?
You had a boat over there, just like, are they in trouble or just?
They look like they're chilling to me.
Also, too, they gonna definitely discover Honey and RVD trying to figure out how to make a bong out of a coconut.
Absolutely. Listen, if you could do it with an apple, I'm sure there's a way.
That's all you gonna find is burnt coconut shells. What the fuck were y'all doing over here? Hey, listen.
That whole island gonna be gassed up. It's gonna stink. It's gonna stink before you even arrive.
Oh goodness gracious.
Okay, so before we get out, what's two things if you're on this deserted island? Two things that you need.
Weed and weed. No. No.
Not a lighter?
No, because you could do the stick thing.
That takes a long time to try to do.
That takes a long time.
It does, unless you know how to do it, and you're with someone who knows how to do it.
You know how to do it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I don't think Rocky knows how to do that either.
But I will say, music and a book. Music and books in general, basically.
I watched my fair share of Survivor, man. I want fishing gear so I don't have to worry about doing the stick thing, and a lighter because I don't know telling how long we're gonna be here. Oh yeah, the lighter would be good. Then I can teach myself how to start a regular, like a fire without anything. It buys me some time.
I want a magnifying glass and some seasoning. Folks don't be thinking about that. If you think I'm finna eat this fish bland,
This is you got nothing else, Will. Like you're on an island. There's not a cabinet with Lowry's in it on the island somewhere.
I said, look, the question was, what would you bring?
That is true. What would you bring?
I would bring a magnifying glass.
What's the magnifying glass to use it to start? Nope.
That worked. I've done it. That worked. I'd rather that than the stick shit. Okay, I'm not finna cut my hand like Tom Hanks did.
That will take a long time to do.
Hey,
Well,
man.
you ain't going nowhere, so hell.
Exactly.
Right, I was thinking that all the time in the world, bro.
Yeah. And then the cool thing about it is you low key just kind of gotta keep the fire going.
Yeah. Once you get
Once you start it, it ain't like it gotta keep going out. You just gotta keep building to it. And then if last there, you know we eating.
He said some seasoning. You don't need to bring seasoning if she got her own seasoning.
But we don't know what she bringing. We talked about what I'm bringing.
you gotta hunt
Right.
and stuff too,
Fact,
Will.
You're right.
You gotta hunt and stuff too, man. You gotta
Listen, I live in a
fishing will
land.
be the easiest thing.
Listen, I live in a land of delusion, and I am very positive that I can knock a boar out with my hand. Like,
Boars kill people.
just a straight, like just a claw.
The boars kill people.
Listen, when you
I just literally pictured in my head Will trying to punch a boar.
because look here, at most he gonna probably hit some of these fat parts that ain't like that much. Again, Lash gonna patch that up. Like there ain't nothing vital he gonna hit. There's a lot of cushion.
Okay, Will. So for North America, around 11 people per year die. That average ain't bad, man. About 11 people.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, my bad. It changed it to bears instead of boars. Hold on. It's 11 per year.
It's probably lower for boars.
8.6 deaths.
That means
year by wild pigs, man.
that mean I got a 91% chance of knocking this thing up. Okay. A good solid chance. Don't let me have a weapon either.
He go Thanos punch that shit out of that boar.
If I can't, I'm tying a rock to a stick and we going ham.
8.6 humans, man. And you expect to
And
Yeah,
they'll
I don't know about knocking it out with a bare hands. I'm gonna need a spear or something.
a rock in the hand.
That's worse than my pick. I'm just gonna throw that out. That's a spear. Like the trajectory of aim you gotta have to throw at a moving target of a boar. To think you gonna connect to.
No, I'm not throwing it. I'm holding that bitch. Like I'm not throwing it. Like
Just-
I'm going Tarzan with that. I'm going
it's not
Tarzan with that
I was
shit.
gonna do that shit. Huh? It's just me that's gonna try to throw it. Oh, okay.
What's a little stab?
Got the little stab. And then too, she gonna start treading back like when it's coming. Hey. Oh.
This thing is off the rails, man. We can't do another best wrestlers.
Come finish this off for me. I don't want to take a life.
We can't.
Patchy's bringing a boat.
We can't do another best wrestlers too, man. This takes.
Hey, a raft. If Batman can have a utility belt with a raft on it, Pat, you can bring a raft. Okay.
It's safer on the island, man. Think about it. It's safer just to stay put.
Is it though? Listen, it get cold.
You haven't watched the show Lost. You didn't learn your lesson. Stay on the island.
Just stay. Like,
I'm not getting on the water. First of all, we've seen my water experience.
yeah, and like Tom Hanks waited it out, man. Look at him. He got in the best shape of his life.
And again, I'm not letting the mermaids take me. I'm not letting the mermaids take me again. Fuck.
Oh my god. Okay.
This was funny.
All right.
This
Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to end this episode of the Kayfabe Podcast. This is a pre-recorded episode, and which is still also hilarious. So we might also keep throwing a couple of these in the chamber just to have ourselves ready. I didn't know what to expect with the pre-recorded episode. I thought it might be a little short. Obviously, it was not. And just another fucking hilarious episode. This man said he gonna have him wrestle till he dies.
Main event WrestleMania.
Main eventing WrestleMania till he dies.
WrestleMania. I ain't gonna lie. Watching the dude die in the ring probably gonna be the best WrestleMania. You gonna get the highest ratings.
Oh my god, man.
Like you thought Ric Flair was on one level. That
Yes.
Cody Rhodes boy.
Cody Rhodes gonna be a 48-time champion by the time he go. But thank y'all so much for checking out this episode. If you are watching this episode, please, my tooth, the back of this right here hurt.
My whole face hurts.
Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is on WWT Live as well as my YouTube channel. We're going to keep making some more episodes, and then when we get down to it, we'll have our own Kayfabe Podcast channel as well, so y'all can go directly check it out there, and that'll be coming soon. We just want to keep getting some more in the chamber with this phenomenal cast. Believe me, this is the best pairing I've ever been a part of. I'm just like Deonne right now. My eyes hurt.
I freaking love you guys, man.
Yo, we're right back at you. Love y'all too because y'all are fucking hilarious.
Oh my.
Ooh.
This is definitely an episode for the books, y'all.
Yes. Before we get, you know what was gonna be funny? We're gonna make a whole compilation of Honey saying that. This is the best episode we've done. I say it all the time. This is the best episode. Yes.
We're 8 in here, man. So yeah. It's got a long
Already 8, really?
8 episodes.
Wow,
already.
it doesn't even fit. Wow, that's so fast already.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, and then we about to record 9 tomorrow. So before we look at it, it's gonna be 100 episodes in. So, and I'm looking forward to each and every single one. Yo, Deonne is done. He's like, what face?
Deonne is tired.
I'm like, we'll wrap this up, man.
All right, well, do you want to tell them where to follow you, or are we just cutting it off?
They know where by now.
You know where I'll be at. Thank y'all.
Okay, big shot. Shit.
Right.
Main event WrestleMania till I die.
LED sign.
Cody gonna be 90 like to this day.
The LED sign is hilarious, man.
To this day.
Oh. Get y'all next